Grab some gloves. We've got a gunshot victim on the way in.
I can page another intern if you want. Someone who won't freeze up.
You watched a friend get shot by a grieving father waving a gun. You were in shock. It happens. Maya, this patient coming in is just another trauma. You've assisted on dozens. I know you can handle this.
GSW to the chest. Go P70 over 40. Respiration 26 guys. Shallow. Stay calm. You can do this. He's lost a lot of blood. Start a second line and run in 3 units of Oneg and O2 at 6 liters. Stabilize his vitals. Type and cross for another 3 units, and let's get a DIC panel. Cindy, I'm gonna need some more fluids and blood.
Okay.
Maya, we gotta get some blood into Johnny before his pressure bottoms out.
All right, there was a kink in his tubing. I took care of it. Let's work on saving his life.
Could be told.
Someone needs to notify Johnny's family, although I'm not sure anyone's left. His sister's dead, his father's in prison. I'm not burdening Olivia with this. She broke it off with him to avoid having to see him end up like this.
Yeah, well, I already called Ethan. He works for Johnny now. Thought he'd know someone to get a hold of.
Well, maybe Ethan needs to start thinking about making a career change. He barely survived the last time he got shot. Odds aren't in his favor if it happens again.
Well, Ethan loves playing the odds. Loves the cash and the challenge as well.
Can't spend it if he's dead. Remind him of that, will you?
Hey,
Glad you finally broke down and called. And it was only a matter of time. You know, although for the record, standing vigil over Johnny while he recovers from a gunshot doesn't really count as a date.
Johnny has been shot in the chest. Ethan, there is serious internal damage.
They're gonna make it.
Well, we're taking him to an OR as soon as we get a room available.
Hey, I was at the station when the call came in about the shooting. I'm glad you're okay.
I wasn't there when it happened.
Saves me one more statement.
You're gonna have to wait a while for Johnny to give his. He's still out.
Hey, Maya, can you do a residue test, see if there was any gunpowder on Johnny's hands or clothes?
Right.
Why? Come on, Johnny was just walking to the park and Sonny shot him.
But you said you weren't there. How do you know it was Sonny?
Hey, so how's he doing?
Well, Dr. Weber thinks it could go either way.
What do you think?
Intern, remember? You're just about as qualified to answer that as I am.
Come on, give yourself some credit. You spent a lot more time in school than I did. You've got a fancy piece of paper to prove it.
I'm sure you can get your hands on one of those.
Yeah, but, you know, a good forgery takes time. Like passports and certificates of authenticity, now those are valuable. A diploma, nah, not as high a return as you might think.
Not like working for Johnny.
It's been a pretty profitable ride. I'd hate to see it come to an end.
So the cash is all you're concerned with. You forget the fact that he could die.
Okay, maybe it's a little callous. So I'll make you a deal here. All right, you save Johnny's life, and I'll owe you one. How's that for incentive?
I don't need incentive to save my patient's life. I mean, that's my job, Ethan. It may not be as lucrative as your line of work, but it's definitely much safer.
Paging Dr. Katie Rosenbart.
Oh,
Paging
touched. There you go.
Called the station. Looks like you were right. There's an APB on Sonny. You want to tell me how you knew he shot Johnny?
It's a logical choice. All right, Sonny's wanted Johnny out of the way ever since the trial. Okay, he wants to make Johnny pay for all the less than flattering things Johnny said on the stand.
Okay, what about Johnny? Was he planning any kind of retaliation?
Look, I don't know. Okay, let's say he was. You know, are you gonna really blame Johnny here for getting shot? How is that fair?
Any change?
Well, his BP's up. Not by much. Oh, listen, I told Ethan it could go either way. 50-50 odds of Johnny living. Does that make me a liar?
Samantha Barrows to ICU. Stat.
Here you go, man.
Thanks.
You know, Ethan, you're a lot like Dad. Always searching for the next con, a bigger rush. I mean, that's what working with Johnny was all about, right?
Well, that and he pays in cash.
Yeah, but it's more than that. I mean, Johnny's become a friend. Seeing him in there with a bullet in his chest can't be easy for you.
You know, it's not like Johnny didn't see this coming.
Call extension 2110. There's St. John's.
So who provoked who?
110.
Which time? I mean, you're talking about when Sonny framed Johnny for the murder of Tomas Lopez and then almost got Michael shot in a drive-by? Or are you talking about the time when Sonny almost splattered Christina all over a garage with a car bomb? And Johnny barely walked away with his life both times. So you tell me, when is it okay for Johnny to fight back?
Is that what he did tonight?
Tyler Henry.
I understand that it's your job to keep Johnny's secrets, but it's my job to find out what really happened, okay? So I need your help here. Did Johnny meet Sonny on Baker Street by accident, or was one of them gunning for the other?
I need to go check Johnny's scans. Will you be okay sitting here for a little bit longer?
Yeah, I'll be fine. No need to worry. I mean, honestly, if I was gonna freak out and freeze, it would have happened by now.
You did great when he was brought in. You kept your cool, you troubleshot the trauma like you've been doing this for years.
So, why even ask?
Well, as well as you're doing, being here has to bring up some painful memories.
Yeah, well, I've learned my lesson. I mean, we can't save everyone, no matter how hard we try. So, I will focus on saving one person who is smart enough to turn their life around and save themselves.
You know, Baker Street is a busy block. It's close to the park, right around the corner from Sonny's restaurant. It's not exactly the best place to shoot someone and dispose of a body unless you want a witness. Come on, man. Was Johnny hanging around hoping for a chance to get in Sonny's face? Push his buttons until he pulled out a gun? Or was Sonny waiting for Johnny?
I don't know. Okay, like I said, I wasn't there.
It doesn't matter if you were there if you know something. But you're just gonna keep quiet, aren't you? Out of loyalty to Johnny. That tells me everything I need to know right there.
This is not about loyalty. Okay, my friend is lying in there with a bullet in his chest because of Sonny. Now, are you gonna go find Sonny? Why don't you ask him what happened?
Dr. O'Leary, 2OR. Dr. Kyle O'Leary, 2OR.
Easy, really easy. Easy. You're in the hospital, okay? We're gonna fix you right up.
Good luck.
The bullet's still in your chest. That's why it hurts to breathe. Dr. Weber will be taking you to surgery soon. Okay?
Romeo, call cardiology. There's Diane.
Call.
Call
Well,
cardiology.
Ethan knows. He's waiting outside. Is there anyone else you want to see?
Olivia.
All right. I'll call her right now.
No. Ethan.
Okay, sure. Hey, Johnny's conscious.
Oh, looks like I owe you. How should I pay up?
We'll talk terms later. Right now, Johnny wants to see you. Keep it short. He's still pretty weak.
Dr. Garrett.
Dying to say I told you so.
It's a terrible, terrible choice of words, considering you came damn close. So, I thought the whole plan was for you to kill Sonny. How the hell did you screw that up?